All right, here we go. Problem number 2. Mr. Smith has an account balance of negative $275.78. He deposits $539.20 into his account. What is Mr. Smith's account balance now? All right, so we're talking about the big idea of a number line. So here I've got a number line. Kind of like on the last problem, we could think of the number line going vertically or horizontally. I kind of like the vertical number line. But in this number line, 0 is not the lowest number. 0 is kind of in the middle. You could go below 0 and get negative numbers, or above 0 to get positive numbers. So we're thinking about that number line. That's the big idea. A strategy we could apply is to create a simpler problem. So again, this strategy is not just for this problem. This strategy could be used in lots of math problems. So a simpler problem might be like this. Instead of starting at negative $275 with a decimal point and 78 cents, and instead of depositing $539.20, let's say it was just negative $2. The account balance is negative 2. So this way we don't have to worry about the hundreds place, we don't have to worry about any decimal place value. Let's say he deposits $5. So if he deposits $5 and his balance before that was negative 2, we know that his account balance was below 0. There's negative 2. And if he deposits $5, we know his account is going to go up $5. So if you think about it, if he's only 2 negative, but he goes up 5, he's going to end up above 0, right? So the question is, how far above 0? And you could actually just kind of look at this and go, all right, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5. He ends up that far above 0, which is 3. All right, so he was at 2 below 0. He deposited $5. Now he's 3 above 0. The answer is 3. So think about, for this simpler problem that we created, how could we apply what we just did there to this more complicated problem? Well, instead of counting these spaces, do you see that we could just find the difference of these two numbers? We could take the bigger number 5, we could minus that smaller number, and the answer is how much money he's got right now in his account. So if we could do that for this problem, can't we do it for the more complicated problem? Take the bigger amount, take away that smaller negative amount to see how much he's going to end up at. So let's try that same strategy, but we'll try it with the real problem instead of the simpler problem. All right, so we've got this number line. Again, 0 is not the smallest number, it's kind of in the middle. We're starting at $275.78 below 0. So that's going to be way down there somewhere. But he's going to deposit $539.20, so that's going to go up that much. And just like in the easier problem, it's going to end up above 0. So it's starting this far negative, but it's going up 500 some. It's going to end up here somewhere. The question is, how big is that? So just like we did with the simpler problem, let's take the bigger number, $539.20, and take away the smaller number. And the answer to that problem should be how much money he's got in his account after we make that deposit. Okay, so let's go ahead and solve that problem. We could do some borrowing here. Remember, the decimal comes straight down when you're subtracting with decimals. Got to borrow again. And it looks like he's going to end up with $263.42. So if he started with $275.78 below 0, but he added $539.20, that takes him up above 0 to $263.42. And we solved it the same way that we solved the simpler problem of negative 2 and then adding 5. So if you could do negative $2 below 0, and add 5 to that to get above 0, if you could solve that simpler problem, you could solve this problem as well the same exact way. All right, there you go.